welcome to Half the Battle, and welcome back to the summer of vehicles and playsets.
This time, it's back to Cobra with a fun little vehicle. A humble and simple little vehicle. So meet the Cobra Night Landing. This toy was released in 1985 with all original parts. And it's a rubber boat. It's a raft. Not the most high-tech equipment in Cobra's arsenal, but it does have its charm. By the way, this has nothing to do with anything, but I always thought that this thing was officially called the Cobra Night Landing Raft. I thought this up to the point where I started working on this review.
Weird.
As a second aside, this thing was never released in Belgium. In fact, everything I bought of Brian was never sold here. So, as simple as the Night Landing is, it's been a bit of a holy grail for me.
Anyway, let's talk about the toy itself.
It's blue. It's very, very blue. Cobra blue, in fact, and I really dig that. The only other color is for the accessories, which are black. This is a great color scheme, especially for a nighttime covert insertion vehicle.
There's some nice detailing to be had too.
There's rope on the rubber parts, and the inside looks actually like wood panels. Though also in blue, obviously. The underside is just flat though, which I kinda get since it has to be stable, but I still would have liked it better if there was something there. The Night Landing came with a lot of stuff.
I'd put these in two categories.
There's essential accessories the toy looks incomplete without, and extra accessories that just add to the fun. The essential ones you're seeing right now. There's the machine gun up front, the oars on the sides, and the motor in the back. That thing actually has a working propeller, which is a neat little extra. It shows they went the extra mile with this.
And speaking of going the extra mile, there's a whopping 4 more accessories that don't attach to the vehicle.
First, there's a shovel. Now, you may be wondering, why a shovel? Well, Cobra isn't building sandcastles at night. It's to bury the boat once it's deflated to hide it when the occupants go on their mission. Next, there's another machine gun.
It's for shooting people.
It's similar in design to the one Firefly came with, more on that later. Then there's a knife. I could be glib again here and say it's for stabbing people, and it probably is, but a knife can be used to do many useful things, so it's appropriate for this set. Lastly, there's a radio transmitter. It's definitely the coolest accessory, well, from the front anyway. For some reason, they made it hollow, so from the back, it's an empty box. Would it have killed them to have a back panel there? All in all, that's quite the set you've got there. Lots of stuff.
Lots of small stuff that can get easily lost.
Yeah, finding a complete set can be a challenge, especially since this is a water vehicle, so who knows how many of these things went down the drain or tossed out with the pool water.
I'm just saying Hasbro is probably responsible for its fair share of all those microplastics we've got floating around now.
One last thing to note about this vehicle are 2 of the stickers. The number is 878. Bit familiar, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same as the his number, but with the 7 and 8 switched. So they essentially recycled the stickers from the his.
Did they really think nobody would notice?
And that was the toy. It's pretty basic, but it has lots of stuff for great play value, and it looks pretty neat. Definitely worthy of being in any collection. Now, it didn't come with a figure, few of the small vehicles ever did, but the box art has Firefly on it, which, is an excellent choice, as he is a saboteur, so he would use something like this on a night mission to cause trouble.
The molds were reused a couple of times.
First in 1997 as part of the Navy SEAL mission set with Torpedo in all black. It's fine, but it is from 97, so there's sure to be something to piss me off. There it is, the card art. They just traced the original and slightly modified it so it isn't Firefly anymore, but it sure as hell isn't Torpedo either.
Yeah, this is the cheapest and laziest way they could have possibly done this.
The molds were used one more time in 2014 as part of the 50th anniversary line in the Danger at the Docks box set. It was available in both blue and black. As far as other media go, I couldn't find evidence of the Cobra Night Landing showing up in the cartoon or comics, though I'm sure Cobra used generic rubber boats at some point in both. So it was there in spirit? And that was the Cobra Night Landing. It's a cool little thing. That's what she said.
We've still got Cobra conversions going on, so do check HCC788.com to see who's on the schedule. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing.